Yo, so they went crazy in ATL this weekend. This is Atlanta, home of the Striker Hellcat and unreasonably tight jeans. But over this last weekend, it was home to some of the craziest drifting we've seen in a while. Starting with Gridlife, we got full course drifting for the first time since 2019. And Road Atlanta is huge. 2.5 miles, 12 turns, lots of S's, perfect for linking, and sharp elevation changes that pretty much force you to commit. Like some of these turns have 5-story drops. And drivers pretty much had free reign over the whole thing, which resulted in some pretty spicy clips. No, not only. And the sheer diversity of the cars on grid was insane. At this point, I'm just waiting for the after movies to drop. Then FD got started. That Dude in Blue made a great video on this whole event, so go watch that. But the weather was all over the place. And not only that, there was a lot of spins, lots of off-roading, and a lot of crashes. Jack Shanahan got pulled into the wall when he flicked to enter, and Kelsey Rawlings got punted into the wall. This is at the same corner, albeit at different points in the run. There was also some incredible driving on display. These RTR Mustangs have been a problem on the grid since back when Chelsea first got his seat. And Vaughn Gittin Jr. put on a show, gave James Dean a huge run for his money with this battle. Absolute masterclass. But probably the wildest part of the whole show was when LZ passed Federico, and then Federico crashing out and somehow managing to get back in front. Side note, Federico has been campaigning this 599 for quite a few years now. But like, the idea of running a Ferrari in Formula Drift is cool, but it's not the norm. The grid is mostly 20 to 30-year-old BMWs and Nissans. Underneath, they're far from it, but still. It's like bringing fine wine to a frat party. Like, sure, it's alcohol, but that's not really what it's for. But besides that, I think I need to give a little context. Competitive drifting is a judge sport. There's no racing in the typical sense, where the first one across the line wins. There's 2 runs in a battle. There's always a lead and a chase driver, and you switch positions after each run. And a winner is chosen with factors like proximity for the chase driver, maintaining the line, and style, which is more of an X factor. And so passing almost never happens, and to have it happen twice in the same run means the crowd is gonna go wild. Basically, Federico went into the dirt because he overshot, and going all 4 wheels off is already a DQ, so Adam behind him had to make a choice. Either follow him into the dirt or make a play for the pass. But then the Ferrari got back on track and managed to take the lead right before the last turn. And both drivers had a laugh about it after. That is one for the history books, for sure. What do you guys think? Was there any cool moments I missed? Put them in the comments. Like and follow for more.